Imagine a pope, not just wielding spiritual power, but leading an actual army, besieging a city, all for the sake of books. This isn't a movie plot, it's one of history's most bizarre and brutal quests for knowledge. In an age of faith, one man's obsession with a lost world nearly tore Italy apart, all to get his hands on forbidden texts. The year is 1481. The Italian Renaissance pulses with art, science, and ruthless political intrigue. Pope Sixtus IV, a shrewd and ambitious pontiff, sits on the papal throne. While famous for commissioning the Sistine Chapel, his dark secret lies in a different kind of architectural triumph, the Vatican Library. Sixtus dreamed of making it the greatest repository of human knowledge, a beacon of learning in a world still emerging from the medieval shadows. But one collection eluded him, a legendary hoard of ancient manuscripts rumored to be hidden in the mountainous, fiercely independent city-state of Volterra. Volterra, small but strategic, had successfully defied Florence and other powerful neighbors for centuries. Its citizens were known for their stubborn independence and their deep connection to the Etruscan past. They guarded their secrets fiercely, especially those rumored to be stored within the formidable Rocca Nuova fortress. Sixtus, fueled by intellectual avarice, first tried diplomacy. He dispatched envoys to Volterra, flattering its leaders, offering lucrative trade deals, even hinting at special papal blessings. His true agenda, however, was thinly veiled. He wanted access to their rumored ancient library, a treasure trove of forgotten classical texts said to contain the wisdom of antiquity. Volterra, however, wasn't swayed. Their library, if it existed on the scale Sixtus believed, was a source of immense pride and a symbol of their autonomy. They politely, but firmly, refused the Pope's escalating demands. Sixtus's patience thinned to breaking point. He saw their refusal not just as an insult, but as an impediment to his grand vision. A pope who considered himself the vanguard of knowledge would not be denied. His agents began to sow dissent within Volterra, whispering promises of wealth and power to disgruntled nobles, attempting to turn the city against itself. When these machinations failed to pry open the library doors, Sixtus, a man of God consumed by earthly desire, made a shocking decision: he would take the books by force. He levied troops, assembled cannons, and declared war on a sovereign city, all in the name of scholarship. This wasn't about land or political dominance in the traditional sense, it was a crusade for codices. In the spring of 1481, the papal army, an incongruous mix of Swiss mercenaries and Italian soldiers, marched on Volterra. The sight must have been terrifying. The Pope's personal banner, normally associated with spiritual blessings, now flew over a force bent on destruction. Volterra, despite its formidable defenses, was a small city. Their walls had stood for centuries, but they were not built to withstand the relentless barrage of Renaissance artillery. The siege was brutal. Papal cannons hammered the ancient stone, sending shrapnel and dust raining down on the defenders. Inside, the citizens fought with desperate courage, knowing that surrender meant not just subjugation, but the loss of their heritage. They suffered starvation, disease, and the constant fear of a breach. Months dragged by. The city's resolve began to crumble under the relentless pressure. Finally, after weeks of ferocious bombardment, a section of the city walls collapsed. The papal forces stormed the breach, overwhelming the exhausted defenders. The sack of Volterra was swift and merciless. Buildings were looted, homes ransacked, and streets ran red. But amidst the chaos, Sixtus IV gave a very specific order: find the library. His soldiers, guided by local informants, descended upon the Rocca Nuova. They meticulously combed through hidden chambers and dusty vaults. And there, deep within the fortress, they found it, a vast, hidden collection of ancient Greek and Latin manuscripts, some dating back 1,000 years. The prize for which Volterra had suffered so terribly was finally in the Pope's hands. The fall of Volterra was a stark demonstration of papal power and intellectual ambition. The city itself slowly recovered, but its independence was shattered, and its priceless historical documents were gone forever. The manuscripts, transported under heavy guard, eventually found their way into the Vatican Library, seamlessly integrated into its burgeoning collection. For centuries, the true cost of these additions was deliberately obscured. Historians later discovered that some of these. So, the next time you hear of the Vatican Library, remember its hidden past. It's a testament to the insatiable human hunger for knowledge, a hunger so potent it could drive a pope to wage war, to lay siege to a city, all in pursuit of ancient texts. It's a chilling reminder that enlightenment often casts a long, dark shadow. The secrets of the past are not always given freely, sometimes they are violently seized. Follow for more jaw-dropping, untold stories from the dusty corners of history.